Hello, I'm Suzanne, and I nerd out over art supplies. Also, I just learned it's World Watercolor Month. Like, I just learned this, and it's already July 1st. So, I have obviously not prepared for World Watercolor Month, and yet I just saw the prompts and I thought, you know what, why not? Why not? The first prompt, which, and by the way, the prompts are totally optional. Um, but the first prompt was unplugged. And guys, I am old enough to remember when that meant acoustic guitars. So I did a quick search, found a quick reference photo on Unsplash, have painstakingly like transferred it here. Obviously not traced it, but you know, measurements and templates and stuff. So anyway, I hope I did a decent job. And my plan here, oh, I lost my tape already. So the reason why I wanted to do this actually was because I've been wanting to try a watercolor wood grain effect. So, and specifically, I want to try a new toy that I bought. In a previous video, I talked about art supplies that I loved that were not sold as art supplies, and a bunch of you recommended that I go to Daiso. And as it turns out, I know they don't exist everywhere, and if you don't know what Daiso is, it's sort of like a Japanese dollar store, except instead of $1, I think the minimum price currently is $2.25. Anyway, I found lots of neat stuff there, including this, which is, I think it's a laundry brush. Anyway, it has these soft bristles, but they're not soft like hairs. They're still, you know, plastic. And I thought this could make a really nice smooth wood grain effect, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna try it. We're gonna experiment here today. Because if it works, it should be like, you know, really easy. So my intent is to put down a wash, create this wood grain effect on the body of the guitar, and then sort of probably use like either black paint, dark purple, something to kind of cover up the borders in the background over here and also in here. So it's almost, I don't know. It's sort of a reverse process. We're just gonna see. We're gonna see how it works. But hopefully this is not gonna be a big thing, and it'll be fun. And I also, of course, I've got some spare paper here to kind of test with first. So, and I'm not really concerned about the specific color of the wood grain. So let's see. Put this away. I'll try and just do a simple wet on wet. I think I believe this is Daniel Smith Yellow Ochre. Or not. I don't know. It's a little redder than I want. And that's probably a little too damp for the effect. But let's see. Yeah. Too damp. Nothing really happening there. And maybe I'll have to do this with gouache. I don't know. But let's get a darker color. Oh no. My cat has joined us. Decided this was the time to get on the tape. Cat! Well, I guess I'm a real YouTube channel now. I don't think you can see her, but she's like right off screen. There's just not enough room on my desk for her to come over here. All right, let's see. Let's see how this works. No. Okay, well, let's try it a different way. What happens if we dip the brush into some paint? It's not really. I don't think it's really picking any of it up, but let's see. I mean, there might be something to that. All right, let me try brushing the paint directly on these bristles here. I think the problem is they're just not like evenly, they're not even lengths. And so they don't all want to touch the paper at the same time. Okay, okay, okay. I think that could work. I mean, for an experiment, right? But I do think we need like a base coat. And then we'll probably need to let that base coat dry. So let me put down some nice warm color. Let's see. This is again, this isn't actually important that I stay in the lines at all. I don't know. I don't really know why I'm bothering. Okay. This is some kind of quinacridone, something, quin gold, quin burnt orange. I can look in a second. Okay, let's let that dry. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Oh well, okay. So let's see. Oh, no, that's really gold ochre from Sennelier. I just got that thing where it goes from like brown to yellow, which is very quinacridone-y. Maybe I'll go over it because it's actually looking a little more yellow than I want it to. See, what is that? Is that quin gold? That is, and see, this is Daniel Smith quin gold. And look at it look at it here. It's almost identical. So, and then this is yet a different quin gold. Which one is this? And this is Sennelier's. I still haven't labeled my swatch sheet. Oh, see, that's, I like, okay. Let's see if we can add that without getting blooms. My paper, by the way, here is Fabriano Artistico, 100% cotton. That's the only reason why I can just keep layering this stuff on. Suzanne, what are you doing? Okay. All right, let's try it. It's not quite totally dry. It's almost dry. Should we risk it? We could risk it. All right. I'm going to pull the tape. Because I used a hair dryer, the tape loosened up a bit. I think I remembered the first time to press it down again, but I don't think I remember the second time. Ugh, what a mess. The funny thing is all these crumbs, totally usable paint. Could totally reconstitute that. And here is the guitar. What do you think? I think it turned out okay. And I think that wood grain effect is kind of cool.